Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederick Poag here with my good buddy Tucker. I want to talk today about why nostalgia is antithetical or not good for your growth as a human being. And if you like my content, please like and subscribe. It helps me out. But recently, pretty close to each other, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm-Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne died. And for a lot of us, they were a big part of our childhoods in the 80s, especially people at my age. And, you know, I was a Hulkamaniac when I was younger. I remember him screaming at the TV, like, eat your vitamins, say your prayers, do your chores, all that good stuff. I used to get super excited when his theme song came on and he'd come out to the ring to I'm a Real American, fight for the rights of every man, fight for what's right. All that good stuff, right? By contrast, Ozzy Osbourne in the 80s, well, the things I knew about him was he bit the head off a bat on stage. He was part of the Satanic Panic. You know, supposedly parents groups and other people accused him of putting lyrics on his tapes or records that if you played it backwards, it was telling you to worship the devil. Stuff like that. But as I grew up, I found out more about Hulk Hogan, thanks in a large part to the internet and YouTube. If you listen to any of Jim Cornette's podcasts or his YouTube stuff, Hulk Hogan or Terry Bollea, I think it's his last name, Bora, whatever. But the Hulkster was a liar. Habitually, he lied about everything. He also was responsible with Vince McMahon for basically tanking the first pro wrestling union. He did a lot of little bad stuff. And he was, of course, a virulent racist. And a lot of people that worked with him, once he got out, well, they didn't want anything to do with him. By contrast, you look at Ozzy Osbourne or Malcolm-Jamal Warner, they were beloved. Ozzy Osbourne, still married to his wife Sharon, was reportedly a pretty good father. Didn't really have any scandals. You know, nothing too terrible. And we all kind of mourned his passing, and those of us in the heavy metal community when he went. Been battling Parkinson's for a long time. And while Hulk Hogan was a big part of my childhood, I grew up. Once I found out what kind of man he was, I didn't like Hulk Hogan anymore. I wasn't embarrassed that I liked him as a kid because, well, that was marketing and I was a kid. But just because I had nostalgia of being a Hulkamaniac didn't mean I was obligated to support him forever and ever and ever. And I see the same stuff with JK Rowling. People who loved the Harry Potter series. I was a little old when that came out and it really wasn't my thing. So I never really got into that. But there's been all kinds of folks I've met over the years. You know, actors, people I looked up to that turned out to be not so nice. And there's other people that I've met that I thought were horrible, turned out to be really great people. Gotten bad information about them, or my opinion wasn't exactly correct, so I changed my mind. That's a sign of being an adult. That's a sign of growth. That's why nostalgia is so dangerous. It's the longing for a time that, well, never really existed. And it keeps you from growing. It's okay to give up those heroes that really aren't heroic as we get older. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Keep the faith, defend democracy, and I'll see you later.